For the most part, I support teachers and people in education, especially those in the public school system, practically raising children these days from 5 years old into adulthood. As I've mentioned previously, they spend the most time with the young people that will make up our future. From teachers, assistants, deans, administrators, counselors, to the cafeteria workers, nurses, school bus drivers, janitors, groundsmen, and security. There are so many people a part of the system that do their part. Now, I don't support teachers who meet up with their students at hotels, teachers who get pregnant by 13-year-old boys, or substitute teachers who pay students to put hands on other students because they don't like them. No way, I don't support any of them at all. But I do support the good people in the system. It's not easy dealing with students. Not long ago, you had one teacher quit right in the middle of class, just packed up her stuff and walked out.
And people are laughing. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I don't even care if I don't get paid today. I'm just a stupid old white lady. That's all.
Oh, ain't no way I'm gonna start this.
Yeah, do whatever you want to do. I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Hey, whoa.
I'm walking right out the door. I won't ever be back.
The teacher there was distressed. She had no more patience left to deal with the students, and she just left. And now there's a bus driver from Ohio who went viral for cursing and yelling at unruly students on the school bus. Take a look.
God damn it! How much more do you expect me to take? Give me the perfume.
No, I didn't do anything.
I can freaking smell it!
I didn't do anything. I didn't spray anything.
I'm sick of you. I'm sick of all of this. I'm done with it. I'm gonna start kicking some get serious. Do you hear me?
Yes.
My foot's gonna be so far up your god ass, it's gonna dangle out your god nose. I'm done with you. That phone in your bag. Now you give it to me.
All right, fine.
Done.
It's going in.
God, I can smell it.
I didn't spray anything.
I'm allergic to this.
I didn't spray anything. They just like to start. It's right in the big backpack. It's in the big zipper.
You like to start too, Maya. You're no innocent angel here. I'm done with this. Done. I've had my fill. I'm done with it. I'm ready to walk off this bus right now and let you people walk the home. How much more do you think anybody can freaking take? Shut your mouth. I don't want to hear another word out of your mouth.
Okay. Okay.
Excuse me. What did I just freaking tell you? You think it's funny? You think it's funny? You're all, no you didn't. You're so full of Jackson. You're as bad as he is. Done. Done. Not another word out of any of you. Done.
Take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Shout out to everybody from Ohio. If you're watching, let me know below. Apparently, the school bus driver was agitated by a girl spraying perfume that she told her not to spray. The bus driver said she was allergic. She pulled the bus over and started yelling and cursing at the girl and other students. She went off on a boy telling him to shut his mouth. And one thing that she repeated a few times that stood out was how much do they want her to take? It sounds like she's been tired of dealing with these children and she just had enough. But as a professional, she was out of order and broke the code of conduct. That's why the superintendent had to respond to this publicly when the video went viral. And they ended up forcing her to resign immediately. The media caught up with the school bus driver to give her side of the story.
How much more do you think anybody can freaking take? Shut your mouth. I don't want to hear another word out of your mouth.
You have likely seen that viral video of an Amherst bus driver yelling at students. Tonight, we're hearing her side of the story. She spoke with our Bree Buckley about the moments leading up to what you saw in that video. And Bree, what did she tell you?
Well, Russ, first off, she says the last couple days have been tough and upsetting. She's been a bus driver for 15 years in different parts of the country, about 2 years here at Amherst. She tells me she misses the kids she drove every day, calling the majority of them smart and wonderful. As for the support, well, that's been a shock for her.
How much more do you think anybody can freaking take?
This video has been viewed on TikTok nearly 3 million times.
Sick of you. I'm sick of all of this. I'm done with it. I'm gonna start kicking some serious.
Now Amherst bus driver Jackie Miller is sharing what you don't see in the video.
That particular day was challenging, to say the very least, because it started the minute this core group of students had gotten on the bus.
She says a group of kids on her bus constantly act out, purposefully instigating her for the last couple of years, and she finally had enough.
I'm sorry the way this went down. I truly am. I do apologize for my actions on that day, but I won't take it back.
She tells me she suffers from asthma and strong fragrances trigger her attacks. One student yelled that another had sprayed perfume, which led to what you see.
I didn't spray anything.
I'm allergic to this.
This after she tells me she just had an attack last month.
And she sprayed perfume on the bus and I had a horrible asthma attack. I had to stop the bus, grab my inhaler, and just try and get my lungs to open up again. I had all the kids open up all the windows, but they know this.
Amid a nationwide bus driver shortage, Jackie says this is partially why.
This is a plight of all bus drivers. We are treated in the worst possible sense of the word.
My foot's gonna be so far up your gonna dangle out your nose.
That saying now on a t-shirt sold by Mistakes on the Lake Apparel Company in Vermilion.
We all kind of just felt for her in that moment. Like, we've all had bad days. We've all gone through hardships, and we just kind of, I think our hearts just kind of bled for her.
Shop owner Jackie Adkins donating $5 of each t-shirt sale to the bus driver, since she's now without a job after resigning. As support from a GoFundMe page started for her continues to soar.
There's just no words to say how grateful that I am, for the people that have supported me.
I spoke to the Amherst superintendent tonight. He tells me multiple students have been disciplined following this incident, though he couldn't give specifics on how many, what they're being disciplined for, or how. As for Jackie, she hopes to be a bus driver again soon. She tells me she drove disabled adults for years in Cleveland, and Russ, she hopes to get back to something like that.
Certainly. Okay, Bree Buckley, thank you.
Of course.
They started a GoFundMe for her and it's at over $100,000 now. But she said, okay, I'm tired of dealing with these kids. I'm not trying to be a bus driver for children anymore. She's saying that she would rather deal with disabled adults. That student who did that was evil. She knew that she had asthma. And side note, the bus driver had an asthma attack before. It was pretty recent here, and an asthma attack, that's serious. You can lose your life. So basically, the bus driver is saying that that student intentionally sprayed perfume to trigger her asthma. We already know that female student was not really disciplined at all. Just like in all these situations, the superintendent is not getting down to the real problem. These children are disrespectful because they come from homes either where they have no guidance, or they came from homes where they are allowed to run amok and do whatever they want to do. They're allowed to act up at home, so that they go to school and act up too. The school bus driver is out of order for sure. You can't just go cursing the students out, even when they get on your nerves. Now, what she should have done was quit her job and went to another one. That's what I would advise anyone working in education who just can't take it anymore. The school, the community, the students, no one is really giving the proper respect to people who work in education. And then they already don't get paid enough money anyway to have to deal with these out of control students and their parents, because we know a lot of these unruly kids come from unruly parents. The good thing for the bus driver is that she doesn't have to put up with that anymore. Also out of Ohio, Senator Nina Turner. She was recently on The Breakfast Club, and during that interview, she talked about school safety concerns.
Now, DJ, I love the idea of having parent patrols. In the city of Cleveland, there was a councilwoman. She's no longer here on this plane of existence. She's in the ancestral plane, but her name is Fannie M. Lewis. And she had a program where she funded parent patrols in and around schools. Now, they weren't armed, but it was just the very nature of their presence. So could there be a beautiful thing in helping a community and funding, paying people to be out there? They don't have to physically be a parent, like biologically be a parent, but people in the community, particularly men, because we need some more man energy. I don't give a damn what nobody else got to say, and I'm every woman. And I'm fine with saying that we need some more man energy, because I know some of them folks out there don't believe in that. But we need some more man energy out there, and especially in Black communities, to see Black men out there around schools. In some cases, too many of our households in the Black community are run by women because, you know, certain things are popping off. I get it. But to love and embrace a community, there's an African proverb that says it takes a village, and let the village come together. And women too. I'm not saying we don't need women, but so many children don't even have the presence of a real strong, loving man in their lives. They don't see male teachers, because teaching is not necessarily a profession that men gravitate to, because the pay too low. While we at it, let's go on and increase the pay of teachers, the people that mold minds. But that parent patrol is an excellent idea. It has been done before, and we should do it again. The goal is to prevent it from happening, not to act when it happens.
Here's my thing with that. For one, Nina is a liberal feminist. And please believe, there are conservative feminists too, who love calling out the liberal feminists, but all of them are the same misandrists. It doesn't matter who they vote for. My problem with these activists, fight the power misandrists, is that their behavior, their attitudes, their mouths, their unwillingness to cooperate, their reckless reproductive habits, and poor thought pocket management all created this dysfunction. They are the ones raising all the children. Even when a father is involved, the court is still giving them primary custody, giving them the rights to make all decisions, or giving them the right to make the final decision. The dad could be paying $1,500 per month for one child in child support, and the mother is still allowed all authority and all responsibility for the decision making. I've already shown you several cases here to prove that. Women said, I'm independent, I don't need no man, or no man is going to tell me what to do. Now this is the result. The result of men being alienated and pushed out, and calling men leading and taking control toxic. Always wanting men to act like women. Even in a lot of these marriages today, it's shameful. You have men who have been completely emasculated by their wives, and they won't do anything about it because they got broken a long time ago before their wife came into the picture. The first woman to do it was probably his own mama. But yeah, I just don't understand them with that. They do this all the time though. These women, they want to lead the community. They want to control the community. Then when it all goes down, they want the men to come in and clean it all up. Clean up the mess they made. What all of this proved over decades now is that women have no business leading the community in the first place. The men that's capable of leading should be followed, and if you can't find a leader to lead you and your family, ladies, you should not be creating a family with them. No excuse, you should not be having babies with them. But no, you won't do that, let's keep it real. Because for many modern women, that's all they can attract. Yeah, because of who you are as a woman. And then they love to get men who let them emasculate them because that's what they want. They have an evil desire to be in control. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. The solution is for the parents to raise better children, and if they are not capable, don't create them. Very simple. Shout out to our sister Tanette, as well as the brothers Dark Power, Lamar, and Andrew. Don't forget that you can support this channel as well. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to like and share.